Here is what you missed on Blueprint to a Man's Thoughts on Red Lipstick Vibes.
On this panel, respect, men and women gonna be equally respected. They're gonna be respected. But he's right. He could have took that as disrespect.
Yeah, I just keep it real.
So it got interesting. like Angry Man said, it was like, well, I could have took what you said, because basically he said the same thing to Angry Man when Angry Man revealed that he had bonus children, right? And then he turned around and said, "Yeah, baby,
all these niggas doing lying, bro. They sit up here, hey, Sean.
It was so self-righteous, but then he got
Hey,
ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun.
I know. I'm just saying. Let's knock this down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really need to stop with this the baby mama shit.
Yeah.
Y'all really do, right? Y'all making yourselves look bad. Honest to God.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really making yourselves look bad, bro. Right? Most of these niggas ain't with the first girl they get pregnant. Most of them. I'm not. Right? Y'all stupid. How y'all gonna sit up there? Hey, I understand what it looked like. Right? I understand what it looked like. But what it really is that most people are gonna end up with that's the majority. That's over 50% of people gonna end up with a chick that had kids before.
Merch.
On Fatty's channel, Lord have mercy. We're going to talk about a little bit of respect.
Coming from a man that's been outside before. I do got 3 baby mom, but I raised all my own.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's how she knows right there. That's how a woman knows right there. A woman knows right there because it's usually the same women.
Let it finish. You're right.
Okay, so to the point about how would a woman know? Well, it would be easy to know if you were full of shit. Pardon my French. It would be easy to know. She's doing a general statement.
This nigga just got in his emotions. He okay, Mr. Ricky, the rule size man. He's getting in his emotions, and I don't know if this is a crash out. I don't know what it is, but it's something. And y'all should mute him. Or maybe put him down so she finish her point, then bring him back up.
No, hold on. Because she's doing.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Okay, so in general,
hold on, real quick, just so we're clear. Hold on, no, Melanie, I'm gonna make it clear.
In general,
hold on,
young man.
Remember this again. If we're gonna have
She been throwing shots like crazy. Lord, Rose.
these conversations, and it's intentional. Let's not focus on it being emotional and making it personal.
Exactly.
So he was vulnerable and gave up information about himself. So if he gave it up, but he's trying to have a genuine conversation, being transparent, and he's not being disrespectful, there's no reason to go back and mix
Who's being disrespectful?
No, it can come off as disrespectful.
No, that don't mean anything.
Now, let's talk about when something comes off disrespectful to one person, but not coming off as disrespectful to another. How do you men supposed to handle that? Is he handling it the right way, like a man supposed to handle it, or he's being a little bit feminine?
He ain't like something. He can challenge it.
He said, "Don't be disrespectful." You gonna fight him? You gonna fight him to find out?
Right.
No, but I'm saying like
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Right? Okay. Are you willing to fight him to find out?
No.
Right? Okay. So it's not a point worth bringing up on her part, right? Okay. But look, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about, right? That man might be a leader in his life, right? You see that man sitting in a fucking theater in his house, right? Mm-hmm. He can still find, you can see disrespect. Hey, you disrespected me. It's a feeling. It's how I feel about what you said.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. Right. So the truth, me personally, right? See, this would have been a better example if it was 2 dudes, to be honest.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
A better example, right?
An angry man.
Because at that point, so you mad at me because I'm using your truth against you, and that's
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See, at that point, it's like, what you want to do about it? You want to do something about some shit you told me?
Right. So
the difference?
Because it's coming from her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But this kind of leaves the conversation of leadership, right? Again, in fear, right? She can talk to him like that because she don't fear him. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do to me on the internet?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Well, if she feared him, right? Or feel the repercussion, like he could tear her channel down or tell, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be different, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Case around. So it's like, you know.
Anybody else before I hit the play button?
Nah, Unc hit that on the head. I like that one.
Okay. Here we go.
If it comes off as disrespect, what we supposed to be listening to is this a fact? Is what she's saying correct? If it's correct, that's all that matters. This thing, it seems like he take a lot of things as disrespect. I'm pretty sure you told him that, it looked like you paint your beard a little bit, sir. He would take it as disrespect. That's what it sounds like. So that means nothing. You taking it however you take it is how you take it. Boss man, player, pimp, you can take it however you want. If you can't handle it, get off the platform. Get off the panel if you can't take these things. Why would you even present that to us if you can't let people critique it? Y'all, everybody remember that.
Here's the question. If you present information about yourself and the person throws it back at you, whether it be man or woman, you put it out there, but now you want to deem it as being disrespect because they throw it back at you. Is that correct? Is that
that's up to him.
That's ghetto black.
Like this is
it's up to him.
Yeah, y'all got it.
If we keeping it, if we want to be real, if we want to be 100 about it, right? It's up to the person. It really is. What did I say earlier? Respect looks different for other people, right?
right?
It looks different, right? Now I could tell you it shouldn't be, right? But I could defend myself. You see what I'm saying? Right? This is just verbal warfare, right? But if we looking at the baseline of it, if they was in person, if they was face to face, how would it go in?
Right.
See what I'm saying? I understand them. This is why this shit just so funny. It's funny to me, right? It's hilarious, right? Because I said, hey, you ain't gonna say that. It's some shit you ain't gonna say to my face. You ain't gonna say it. And all of us know, Sean know, Severe know, if that was a man, if we were men and we said that shit, right? And he'd be like, don't be disrespectful. We'd have been like, what the fuck you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what the fuck you mean?
Go that line. Go that line. It just came out.
Right? Women y'all don't have this understanding, right? Like I said, by the time y'all get this understanding, it's usually too late. Right? It's usually some man that picked you up and threw you out in the street or some shit. Y'all don't have that understanding, right? So her being a girl, right? Like I said, she doesn't fear him. So which one would you rather have? Would you rather have respect or fear? Again, fear is universal. Respect is interpreted differently amongst other people.
Good point, man.
I mean, and this is the notorious space where they say, everybody's an individual, especially when it comes to disrespect. Some people even say they don't know what disrespect is. I didn't know I was disrespecting you. Like craziness. So if disrespect is individual, how dare somebody try to tell me somebody is disrespecting me or not? I get to determine that, sir. And when I put that line up, that this is the disrespect line right here, don't cross it. That's, that's what I would, in my world, that's how it operates. I would never let somebody say, someone's disrespecting me or not. And that's genderless. I determine that because that's my self-respect. So, right there is where I would kind of go make a left.
It's to the point where as though now people are telling you how you should feel. And that's not really the case. Just like bro said, you don't determine how I feel. How I feel is how I feel. And if I feel disrespected, that's how I feel. Why I feel disrespected, I can tell you why. Because of what that person said or what that person did. So you're not going to tell me how I feel. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's why, bro said this would be better, if it was fellas. But sis, now I gotta tennis the ball to your side of the court. This is the conversation we were having. Like, when it's two ladies, though, like, is that same cordial? Like, we not gonna get physical, or is it like, bitch, say something and I'll slap the shit out you, bitch? And with two ladies, is that fine, or is it something different? That's, you know what I mean? I needed clarity on that.
Well, not with me, because I don't fight. I'm a lover. I ain't a fighter. Okay. And I'm too cute. I don't fight.
Shout out to femininity.
Okay. So I never, and I told you I've never really gotten into. Well, you know, besides being, I was a bully in high school, so but I digress on that. But that's something different.
How a pretty girl being a bully?
We got to get the police in here.
Yeah, man.
Because I was the only black girl in the white school, so I had to be tough. Anyway, besides that, I never had to like get into a physical altercation with someone, you know. So, but words, yeah, I can do some words exchange with the woman or something like that. But I've never gotten to the point where like, you know, I'm gonna beat you up or smack you, say something else, or all that kind of stuff. No.
Okay. Okay.
I tend not to get into those types of things. You know, I know. I can't. I'm the wrong person to ask that kind of question.
No doubt.
You know.
Yeah. What's this at? Nick A. What's
As
this?
fellas,
you have women that, you know, that talk that stuff, you know, and you know, they got the chameleon thing on it. You know, I've been this way all my life, so I can't even answer that kind of question.
I got you. But that's, you know, what we've been speaking about as men. That line is always there. It's just kind of invisible.
Yeah.
And then words might come out, right? Words might come out, or something might happen to where now that line becomes visible now.
But you go to blows over disrespectful words?
Yes, sis. Yes.
But it's just words.
Yeah. No.
God created the universe with a word.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, that's a lot, because somebody, like for example, if we take, he presented the information, right? And say it was and this was in person, and say it was, because him and Angry Man did have a back and forth. If you go back to the link is in the thingy, you can go back and watch the whole thing. Like if Angry Man would have threw that back at him, and then they were face to face, and he was like, "Don't be disrespectful, bro," or whatever, and they're in each other's faces. So just because he threw what he gave out back in his face, and he deemed it as disrespectful, that's valid for a fist fight.
It's all dependent on the men there. This is what I'm saying, why you got to give a baseline of respect. Mm-hmm. It's all dependent. I don't know. You don't know me.
Right. Yeah.
You don't know me. I'm some Joe Blow off the street. You don't know me. I could be a serial killer. I could be bipolar. Mm-hmm. You don't know me. Is it necessary? Really? You see what I'm saying? Is it necessary?
Right. Yeah. I got you.
Right. But you deem it necessary, so you can't dictate to me how I react to something. Mm-hmm. The best you can do is keep it minimal. Let's keep it cordial, baby. Let's keep it cordial. That's what men do. That's what we see each other on the street. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? What's good with you? You good?
Mm-hmm.
Popping with you, young guy.
Yeah.
All right. You don't know what type of day that man having. He could just got fired, walked in on this girl getting pumped. You know what I'm saying?
That part. That's what I was going to chime in on, bro. That's what I was going to reiterate.
You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you looking at him funny, right? You walking down the street, the brother coming out the convenience store with his soda. You looking at him funny and shit. Next thing he pull up.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying that's just the way it is.
That's a fact. It happens. I mean, and that's what's crazy to me is that they articulate this all the time, especially in this space. You got to consider what kind of day this person is having. You don't know if they're from this side of the tracks or that side of the tracks. So if this was up, then that was down. Yeah. So now we forgot about that. Even if I had a bad morning, you might have caught me on the day. And y'all say it, right? You caught the wrong one, but on the right day. And yada, yada, yada. And all these cliches come from fucking truth. I say this all the time. Y'all act like, oh, you long-winded and you talking in these parables and cliches. These cliches come from somewhere. If you had frame of reference, you would fucking know. But at the end of the day gonna end.
Yeah.
Like, this shit all comes from somewhere, but because you haven't been alive long enough to know. I apologize. I thought you rolled in the finest of circles.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what else they got to say.
You present it to us. Why would you even say anything if people start critiquing? This nigga just told us that he has 3 baby mamas. Does that not look like a reason why somebody is defending people getting with baby mamas? What's happening?
Big Ric.
In general.
No, Big Ric. I mean, it's not roses. It could sound when you speak like that. Okay, we speak about indirect. It could sound like you're being disrespectful to him when you say somebody in general is full of shit. You get what I'm saying?
We're talking. Okay, so
Based off of this logic, then you can't just say that somebody is a liar. If we're going off of a pattern, or that's really what it is. If we're going off a pattern, you can't even say that someone's a liar because they can take it as disrespect. Because that's what foolish means. Foolish just means that this person is a liar. So he's taking it as disrespect. That means everybody on the panel has to now stop calling people liars. That's what that statement means then.
That's all. So if he takes it as disrespect and that word comes out while she's talking to him, he's on the panel. I love roses, then he has a right to disrespect her.
But can I say this real quick?
Can I just get this out, and then you're going to say what I'm going to say anyway. Let me get this out.
Because Ali was talking directly to Angry Man, so let him speak, and then Roses, you can go ahead.
The only thing I wanted to say is, look, if you're gonna get offended by that, Rick, I could have got offended by the way you was coming at me because you were being
you a man.
There you go. He said it. Now I want to see the same energy because he's correct. Angry Man was definitely correct. Let's see what everyone say.
I'm a man, but the same way you want respect.
Hold on. We allow for you to make your statement. No, it's Angry Man. It's Angry Man.
I don't fuss with women. I don't go back and forth with one.
Just stop fussing with her. She's the moderator. Do you know how actually retarded that just sounds? You just said you don't fuss with women. The moderator is telling you to stop doing what you're doing because she's moderating. I don't fuss with women. Then nigga, why you going back and forth with the moderator? Nigga, it doesn't even matter. You ain't supposed to go back and forth with the moderator. So take you. You have 2 reasons to stop speaking based off of your logic. I don't fuss back and forth with women. Nigga, stop speaking to her then. Let her do her job. I'm telling you, man, this is what happens. This alcohol is somewhere in that room.
So then, but I'm running the show though, so there's no need to fuss. It's already been established. I'm keeping order though. So Angry Man was talking, and then you can rebuttal.
But Rick, listen, brother. I'm having a conversation with you. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to imply things. But when I make certain statements, if I'm speaking in general or whatever, and then you come at me like, you can't tell me nothing, or you being combative for no reason, brother. I'm not trying to come at you sideways, and I'm not gonna get into every time I'm on this show, I end up in a yelling match. I'm not trying to have a yelling match with nobody today. So I'm just having a conversation with you, brother. If you get offended by her saying that, I could have got offended by what you said. That's all I'm saying.
What you doing?
No, hold on. Wait. On this panel, respect. Men and women gonna be equally respected. They're gonna be respected. But he's right. He could have took that as disrespect.
Yeah, I just keep it real.
So it got interesting. like Angry Man said, it was like, well, I could have took what you said because basically he said the same thing to Angry Man when Angry Man revealed that he had bonus children, right? Mm-hmm. And then he turned around and said he had baby mama. So
all these niggas do is lying, bro. They sit up there. Hey, Sean, wait.
It was so righteous.
It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun.
I know. I'm just saying. Let's knock this down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really need to stop with this the baby mama shit.
Yeah.
Y'all really do, right? Y'all making yourselves look bad. Honest to God.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really making yourselves look bad, bro. Right? Most of these niggas ain't with the first girl they got pregnant. Most of them. I'm not. Right? Y'all stupid. How y'all gonna sit up there? Hey, I understand what it looked like. Right? I understand what it looked like. But what it really is that most people are gonna end up with a most. That's the majority. That's over 50% of people gonna end up with a chick that had kids before. So if it's good enough for you, why it ain't no good enough for anybody else? You special? You ain't no more special than me. You just big on YouTube. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Y'all really need to stop it. It's more about the woman she is at this point in time, bro. It's really about what if you got a woman. Hey, Sean, I salute you, man. But most people, no, it's a dumb argument, bro. And again, if it's something you don't want to deal with it, just don't deal with it. It's not no argument.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Just don't deal with it. Like, why we fighting about it?
Imagine if women went around and started saying, I'm not fucking with him because he got a kid.
They say that now. They do.
It sounds stupid, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Because we all know if he handsome enough, you get around him, he smelling good, he looking good, he treating you like you like to be treated, you going, ho, stop.
You going.
It's the same with you niggas, bro.
And his kids.
You gonna be taking them kids to goddamn Chuck E. Cheese and to get goddamn Timberlands and cotton candy and shit. Stop, bro. Just stop. The kids ain't had nothing to do with it, bro. Stop, bro. That shit's so tacky to me. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, you, at one point in time as a man, I was a snot-nosed kid running around here not knowing what the fuck was up, making mistakes, doing stupid shit. So y'all saying because a woman made a mistake, and it is a mistake. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you had a child with somebody and it didn't last to the here yonder, it was a fucking mistake. Your child not a mistake, but that situation was. Right? Stop, bro. Stop. How is that woman today?
Mm-hmm.
How is that woman today? Looking bad out here. Y'all be looking bad out here. And then get mad when somebody get all up in y'all business and shit.
Right, yeah, that's the crazy part. Yeah. That's
crazy. Shit.
I think one of the arguments was on the panel was their past can dictate, the type of person that their decision making if they had multiple kids and stuff like that with bigger or whatever. So they was using that as
So what they saying is people don't evolve, people can't change.
Right.
That's what they're saying. But y'all want to keep arguing like y'all opinion gonna change something when I keep telling y'all what, Sean, it's over.
What it did for me, bro, is it gave me an epiphany, like a whole nother epiphany. Like, I can't wait for the young ladies that see our content. Please, young ladies, leave a comment, because this content can't be for nothing but younger ladies. Because if the older ladies all ran through and, if they dating multiple men or even seeing multiple men, they not worthy, we gotta be giving these informations and instructions for younger women so that they don't do that and that they get them a husband. So acting like we're talking to married people and talking to people in relationships and want to be in relationships, we kind of not. We are all talking to younger ladies. Younger ladies, don't jump off the ledge like the rest of these older hyenas.
Yeah.
Make better decisions, because we're actually talking to y'all, and that's what clarity it brung to me. We not talking to men, we not talking to y'all hoes and talking about why y'all talking to us. We not talking to y'all. We talking to younger ladies, actually, because y'all all ran through already. Y'all dating multiple men, y'all not worthy of it. We not even gonna get into the rest. So the younger ladies who not doing that, that's who we talking to. So young ladies, protect yourselves at all times. And fellas, y'all know, stay up.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my shows, click right here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. See you in the next one.